What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting My Team Romantic Comedy SNAFU Climax. This is the third season of My Team Romcom, and the final season, as far as I'm aware. This is meant to wrap it all up. The light novel has finished now, so this is meant to wrap it all up. 5 years after Season 2 came out, so just remember, it's been 5 years since Season 2 ended, because it ended June 2015. This was delayed a season as well, so it should have come out in the same seasonal block, technically, as Season 2 had all those years ago. But yeah, delayed to COVID, and it's now moved today, and appears to be, well, it depends on Crunchyroll here, but as far as I can tell, Crunchyroll is making this a Friday show for them. It comes out simulcast on Fridays, where the actual show airs on Japanese television on a Thursday. So this is a day later than it should be, which means my Friday for the channel, I have no Friday video, because this was the only thing that came out on a Friday, and that's now disappeared. So, yeah. We just stacked Saturday even more, and now we've got 5 shows, even though one's a short, to contend with. But that's fine. I love this show. This is one of the biggest shows of the season because it is season 3. It's not often that you get third seasons for shows, unless they're like a long-standing, like, I don't know, long-standing, like, super long show, like, yeah, 700 episode shows. Then you can consider them like season 3s in a way. But normally you get a second season or nothing. So, yeah, that is what it is, I suppose. I lost my train of thought. So, as always, we're just going to have a quick look at the synopsis here. I'm not going to put too much time into this one because, well, if you're watching this, you know what My Team Romcom is. I'll be honest, I wanted to rewatch the first 2 seasons. That completely fell out the window, though, as per usual, because I find myself with nowhere near enough time to catch up on shows. Like, I'm still behind on Sword Art, which is meant to be starting tomorrow. So, yeah, that's a problem. So, I remember the basic details of these characters and these shows, and like the plot points and arcs and stuff. But for instance, I completely forgot that Hachiman here was involved in a car accident. I completely forgot that that was one of the main reasons why he entered an antisocial sort of bubble by himself and became somewhat lonesome at the start of school. I completely forgot that was even a thing. And because of that, that's why Yui and Hachiman have this sort of I guess tension. I wouldn't really call it tension anymore. It's been resolved, of course, in 2 seasons, but initially there was a point of contention there because it was her dog that caused the accident, essentially. Like, obviously the dog didn't cause the accident, but because the dog was there, he was the reason why he went to do the... Yeah, you get it. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, synopsis. As the members of the service club band together to host a school prom, Hachiman, Yukino, and Yui will have to put their feelings into words and truly learn to understand each other at long last, if the service club can even stay afloat, that is. Yeah, so Yui, Yukino, you are someone, I forget your name. You were one of the newer ones. Iraha, that was it. You were introduced in Season 2, I believe. I don't think you were in Season 1, at least. Like I said, my memory is still pretty fuzzy. Like, I don't remember any of the guys' names. I know you were you're trying to be a doujinshi. I know that. You're the trap character. Totsuka? Was it Totsuka? Something like that. Saki? No, not Saki. Let's go to Season 2, because it's not listed on this. Saika, not Saki. Saika Totsuka. I got one name right. That's more than me. And you're Yoshiteru Zaimakuza. There we go. Get there eventually. Yeah, I don't know why they're not listed in this. I think they will feature prominently. But anyway, Komachi is the sister. Yeah, Score is doing well right from the off. This is Studio Feel, who did Season 2. They didn't do Season 1, that was Brainspace. Watched Hinamatsuri from them in 2018. Fantastic show. If you haven't watched Hinamatsuri, go watch Hinamatsuri. So good. Tsuki ga Karai, which was decent. That's the OVA. There it is, My Team Romcom. They did Bikini Warriors, apparently. I didn't know that. I don't think I watched any of their earlier works, because most of it's... We don't mention that one. Yeah, we don't mention it. We just gloss past it. We pretend it doesn't exist. Alright, moving on. Yeah. all the same things. Like, it says harem tag, but how do they end this? Like, this is the thing that's been going through my mind since they announced that this third season is going to be the end, and knowing that the source material has to come to an end, will they choose a route? Will they say this is how their relationships work out, and Hachiman chooses Yui, chooses Yukino, chooses whoever? Are we going to have an actual confirmed, yes, we're going to date and move forward with our lives together, and I'll be friends with everyone else, but you're the one I'm dating? That's what I'm curious about, because that determines whether this harem tag is justified or not. Yes, he has a harem here, basically. And we've had love confessions already. Like, season 2 ended with the love confessions, right? If I remember correctly. So, it's a case of deciding, does he pick one? I don't know if he will. I mean, they're hosting a school prom. He's going to invite one to the prom, right? So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Because no matter what they do, someone's going to be angry because they're going to pick a different route than what they would have liked. So, it's kind of iffy to try and... It's always iffy for romance shows that have these harem-esque elements to them, where it's kind of ambiguous as to who he was really into. Especially when they come to end. That's when it becomes a bit iffy, because do you actually pick a confirmed route, or just leave it up in the air for the audience to interpret and kind of be a bit of a flaky ending? And that's what we're going to find out today. So, watching this one on Crunchyroll, as per usual. In due time, the seasons change and the snow melts. Yes. If I remember correctly, this was kind of a wordy show. If I remember correctly, like, there was quite a lot of dialogue to go over. So, hopefully I don't miss too much of it. I realize when I edit these for YouTube, when I cut the beginning and the end so they fit, and making sure that everything's right with the audio and such, I do notice that there are times where I completely miss certain lines of an episode. I think there was a show recently that I put out like 2 or 3 days ago, where I just completely missed a point. I'm like, oh, that makes way more sense now that I've actually read that and understood that. So hopefully I don't miss too much. But, yeah. Okay, so let's get into this. As always, if you're new to the channel, these are timer-based reactions. Bottom of the screen, specifically the bottom left, you're going to see the timer for the episode, as well as the... no, you're not. I keep getting into the habit of saying that line again. I haven't said that for like a month. Well, I haven't said that for like 3 months, and I'm still in the habit of doing it. You're just going to see the timer. I can't show anything else to the screen or the audio because of copyright reasons, of course. I know Molebeat aren't going to be attached to a studio like this because the studio is way too big for Molebeat. But I can't take the risk anymore. I've already lost a complete channel to it, so that's the way it's going to be. I know other reaction channels can show lower thirds and get away with it. I'm good for them. Hopefully they'll never have to deal with Molebeat and completely taking down their channel, because I've done that. It's not fun. So, it's just the way I'm going to do it. Watch along with Crunchyroll version. That's going to be the most accurate version for this. And, yeah. I'm going to count us down 3, 2, 1, play, and we'll get into this. So, in 3, 2, 1, play. TBS. Right. This seems like it's directly pulled from Season 2, almost. Just in terms of the animation quality. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Max's coffee. Oh, we're getting OP straight away? Okay. Not often in a start do we find this sort of thing. Very cold opening. I'm not just saying it because it's snowing. I mean, like, The tone is very cold. Don't recognize blue hair character. And the snow comes back in. Alright. Decent OP. Nothing special. Oh boy, here we go. And they both reach for change immediately. Of course they did. Yep. Okay, making a pun. Does his voice always sound like this? Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if all guys are that nice about it, though. Some guys genuinely want them to taste nice, though, like, more than anything. Just some guys are like that. I mean, some people are like that in general. Like, you can't even just limit that to guys. Maybe I've just completely forgotten his voice actor, but he sounds so weird to me now. Don't know why. Hmm. Hence the name. Mm-hmm. Hmm. 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 Okay. It's a very, very solemn start to this episode. But I think that fits with the tone they want to go for. Naturally. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sure they will. Okay. Oh boy. Here we go. Just a bit. Uh-huh. Yui's face was everything. Alright. Back at home. Halfway through the episode already. Is he gonna have one? No, okay. I like that dynamic a lot. Hmm. Whoever. uh, Jesus Christ. Yep. Too late. God, I'm gonna be hungry soon. Oh. Just a little bit of a sparkle in her eye before she caught herself. Uh, yeah. uh, wow. I love the character dynamics. God. Uh, I need to rewatch the first two seasons of this show. I don't have the time to do it, but I need to. Then again, I might have time to do it this week, actually. That's an absolutely tiny trolley. I just want to point that out. Now the batting cages, of course. See, just that one batting scene had much better sound design than pretty much the entire episode of Decadence that we watched 2 days ago. It's kind of sad. Oh. I know that type. Oof. The animation's so smooth. I love it. Even for basic stuff like this, the animation feels smooth. God, I could just have an entire show just these two. Just a slice of life show for 12 episodes with just these two. uh. uh, actual genuine answer. That caught him off guard. Oh. Uh. Aww. Oh. I mean, yeah. Uh. Oh, she was holding it back as well. Just hear that little sniffle. That was brilliant. Don't give a shit. I'm a cat. Why would I care? Just a bit. Wow, that was a really nice episode. That second half was so good. And we're getting an ED as well. Now, I will be honest, I feel like I missed part of the subtext in the first part of this episode where talking about that's your answer then. I feel like there was something I was meant to remember and carry over from the ending of season 2 into this that I just lost at some point because it's been so long since I watched it. But there's an answer in somewhere that I should know or should understand why they need an answer. So I need to read up on how season 2 ended a bit before next time. But I should have time to actually watch this show, now I think about it. Because I don't have a show this Monday. Monster Girl Doctor shouldn't be airing. I don't have anything on Wednesday. And now I have Fridays empty. So I've got 3 completely empty days where I can just watch this show. So I might take advantage of this. We have an after credits scene. Okay. We've still got another 40 seconds of this episode to go. Preview for next episode, okay. Wait, how does therapy make you sweaty? Whatever. That key was never handled until today. Okay. Presented by Sentai. Yes, yes, yes. Sentai Holdings, blah, blah, blah. Copyrights. All that good stuff. Gotta love it. Okay. Yeah, alright, that was a strong episode. That second half of the episode and the character dynamics between just the character dynamics between Hachiman and Komachi, like, I love it. I absolutely love it. And yeah, I guess, I'll be honest, I completely forgot that Hachiman's voice acting was like that. Like, his voice was a lot deeper than I was actually expecting. I guess I just have that poor a memory of this show. But, yeah, that kind of caught me off guard. But the relationship between him and Komachi is just so perfect. Well, no, the relationship between them is not perfect. The portrayal of that relationship is perfect. Let's just classify that. I'm not sure if... not sure you can classify that as a perfect relationship, but it's pretty good. Let's be real. Yeah, so I have a lot to read up on and rewatch and make sure I understand how this show is going, because, like I said, I'm missing some subtext from that first part. I could probably find that out, actually, in, like, very quickly here if I just go to Wikipedia for the episode list of episode 12. Let's see. Yeah, so it's feigning the blissful status quo between all of them and what's happened. Yeah. Yeah, they're all struggling to find the true selves behind their personas. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's been a strong theme of the entire show, this entire way. At first, it was just Hachiman dealing with getting him integrated into this group and helping other people, but then it's like, by helping others, you're helping yourself to understand yourself as well. So, yeah. Like I said, I need to rewatch first 2 seasons. Thankfully, they're only 12-episode seasons, so I can actually catch up somewhat quickly. I mean, well, 13 episodes, I should say. They were both 13s. This one's a 12, interestingly, considering the first 2 were 13s, but whatever. Not going to complain too much about that. yeah, like I said, I have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday where I don't have any recordings to do. At least as of right now, I don't. So I should find some time to actually just watch the show and remember some stuff, because I really do need to remember some stuff. Interestingly, based on that fact, I would rewatch this on Crunchyroll, because Crunchyroll has this season, it has the previous 2 seasons, but for some reason in the United Kingdom, the first 2 seasons are not licensed here at all. So I don't know if that license just completely expired for Crunchyroll in the UK, or if it just never got it for the UK to begin with. I don't know. But I mean, those shows are like I said, over 5 years old, so maybe it was different back then for Crunchyroll. Like nowadays, Crunchyroll, when it gets a show, it licenses it for America, the United Kingdom, like it licenses it for a bunch of regions all at once. So it's never really been a problem for new shows. Like very rarely has a show come out that I can't watch anywhere. Like usually either Funimation, Crunchyroll, or Netflix picks a show up. But yeah, I just find it odd. Just mentioning that whilst I remembered. But yeah, that was a strong episode. Like I said, Hachiman and Komachi, their dynamic is super good. I do not remember Saki. I don't remember her whatsoever, really. Yeah, I just don't remember that character arc at all. I really need to catch up, don't I? Yeah, I feel like I'm going to miss so much. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of angry comments and dislikes saying, well, why don't you remember this? This happened in season 1. It's like, I'm sorry. It's been 5 years, all right? Chill. Anyway, this was a good episode. I'm excited for more. The animation quality is actually really, really good. Like, some of the, like, even the most mundane aspects of the show, because, like, there was nothing flashy happening on the screen at any real point. It was just basic, just slice of life stuff, right? And it still looks good. Like, even just the way Komachi just passed the tea over, sat down, like, all that looks so fluid to me. Like, I don't think it was in 24 compared to normal, but it just felt so much more fluid and felt like every joint was moving in a certain way that just felt more natural than I think I've seen in normal anime. Like, when you have a character sit down, it's very simple and quick animation, but that felt like deliberate care had been put into it. I don't know if that's just me noticing that, but anyway. So yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, going to continue this one. Obviously, there was no chance we'd ever drop this show, so there was never any worry of that. I'm going to go rewatch the first 2 seasons of this over the next week, so I can actually understand the show a bit more when I get to it. Obviously, that's going to be difficult because today is a 5-episode day already, which I do not appreciate. What else we got today? Now I can list it off. So after this, I'm about to go watch Rent a Girlfriend. That's going to be the next show of today. So it'll be My Team Rom-Com, Rent a Girlfriend. Then we'll watch Peter Grill. I'm going to watch all the Crunchyroll shows first, obviously. Since I'm watching My Team Rom-Com first, might as well complete all the Crunchyroll shows. So it'll be this. Rent a Girlfriend will be following after this. Then Peter Grill. Then we have Hentai Heroes, which we'll be watching episode 2 of, because we watched episode 1 last week and was Hentai Rangers, essentially. And then we'll have Uzaki-chan after this to round out the day. I'm really interested to see how that one goes, honestly. I'm also interested in Peter. All these shows this season are kind of interesting, so we'll see how they go. But thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode. Leave a comment on what you thought as well, including some of the things that I may have missed from that first half of the episode, where I feel like I missed a lot of the undertones that are related to that. A little more explanation is always welcome. Like I said, since I need to rewatch. Leave it. There's also the Discord to leave some notes on. Much easier to have a back and forth conversation on there, as well as write longer posts, I find. And don't forget to subscribe to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Summer 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. Thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.